All right.
All right, it is showtime.
No,
Hi,
Beck,
hello,
I'm up
welcome
to
to LRC.
3. Oh, yeah. Intro. Hi.
Oh, podcast listeners, did you miss some stuff in the pre-show, which you can tune into live on twitch.tv/LRC podcast every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Leland and Anthony have racked up some beans in the pre-show.
Collectively racked up, but I only have the one.
It's true, yes.
Yeah, but we gave you a pass last week, so you would have had more on the tally.
Also true.
I still stand that I am not on the show until the video and the audio are all in and I can focus on the show.
Cool.
I'm just saying. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Beck,
I'm so sorry.
who is number one real one, got Beans to play along with us, and they've already got the potential of a bandage.
I believe Beck has chosen to take beans with Leland, so...
Good times.
All right. Leland, you want to go first, and then I'll go, and then you'll take the rest of yours?
Sure.
You take a bean, I take a bean.
Here we go.
We'll bean back and forth.
Bean buddies.
Bean pals.
I know this flavor.
Is it a good or bad?
It's when I brush my teeth at night.
Toothpaste.
Yeah.
Nice.
The best of the bad flavors.
Yes, for sure.
This is actually really nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Yeah, toothpaste is literally the best of the bad flavors.
Huh. All right.
I consider it a good flavor. Ooh,
Yeah.
good lord.
All right,
I have
Anthony.
got an orange one. Oh, no.
Take
no.
that bean. Take that bean.
This is either going to be peach
Beck got
or
a stink
barf.
bug.
Ooh, rough.
I don't
grass
think
is
grass
no longer
is
offered.
Yeah, it's no
Yeah.
longer an option.
I'm very sad about that. I can no longer be a brontosaurus.
Oh, Anthony, it's either going to be peach or booger.
Oh!
I'm going to say it wasn't peach.
Oh!
Yeah. It's probably vomit.
Oh, gosh.
It's vomit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why? Why do we do this?
For the
So-
Do it for them.
Leland,
over
think
the-
of
Do it for
views.
them.
Over the weekend, I forget where we were, but Scott was like, we went to a 99-cent store. And Scott picked up, like, I don't know, intense warheads, like little bite-sized warheads. Apparently, it's the most intense metal, right? These things are the weakest thing. Like, I can take 3 of them at a time and feel like just a little like, oh, yeah, it's a little tart. Nothing. So apparently, tart things I'm okay with.
Or maybe your taste buds are dead.
Maybe they are dead. Okay, I'm going to try another bean. I don't know what color this is, but it's
That
looks light,
Yep.
kind of pale. That could be
It could
Ooh,
be
that's
dirty
nice.
dishwater. Okay, so
coconut.
birthday cake.
It tastes like bubble gum.
What?
Bubblegum.
Yeah.
Birthday cake, then, my guess.
Yeah, it'll probably be birthday cake then, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Beck. Matching birthday cake.
Nice.
Yeah, interesting.
God.
Does that other
There's the
one?
flavor that lingers.
Yeah, is it
I'm
lingers?
sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead, Leland.
No, I was just asking you if it lingers. Yeah.
There's the flavor that lingers, and then there's the soul of the bean that lingers.
The soul
there's the
of the bean.
Yes. The bean that is now imprinted, the experience, the trauma that you have gone through, that also lingers.
That's unfortunate.
Oh,
I don't wish old bandage on either of you.
Well, I can't get it.
Oh, right. So you have 5th edition?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got 5th edition.
That explains why you said coconut, because that's not in 6th edition.
Oh, okay.
Anthony's boo. Oh no, I can't suck on a Band-Aid.
You still have dog food, though.
I still got canned dog food and spoiled milk. Is that the other one they took out?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And spoiled milk is pretty rancid.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do my last one. I don't know what color this is.
Leland.
Here goes nothing.
Down the hatch.
Past the lips and through the gums.
Oh.
Look out, stomach! Here it comes.
I believe that's a dead fish.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Yeesh.
Kind of wish
I
you got
hope-
that first, and then 2 days of birthday cake afterwards. Ooh!
Leland is like coughing and gagging. It looks like he nearly barfed
He had to yeet the bean.
or spit it out. He nearly yacked.
Well, that's a lot of water.
I'm regretful I only grabbed one soda. I was not thinking clearly.
Now that I think about it, I should have probably.
Oh God,
the
it's
chaser
still
with me.
there.
Yeah. It's good actually to have a little side food. That's helpful.
Side food.
I'm gonna go get some. Hold on.
Oh jeez. Oh no, Beck. Beck got old bandage. It's the worst. Old bandage is the worst.
Now I'm curious. Is there any aspect of the old bandage that is like just mentally scarring? Like is the connection to an actual bandage make any difference in the actual flavors in your mouth?
Oh, I feel like later tonight when I burp or something, it's just gonna still be there.
Oh, I just burped.
Oh no. Well, because the thing with old bandage is that, like, looking at the thumbnail for the show 2 weeks ago, where it just had the big old thing of you and your thumb. Like, I could taste that.
Yeah. Good news, everyone. I'm just all scarring now.
Glad to hear, Professor Farnsworth.
Yeah. Good news, everyone. Now it's just a little pink and scarring.
No, I think my
My
favorite.
Farnsworth is pretty bad.
My favorite one where he was just like, he's like, good news. You know, what's the reverse? He goes, good news. I have bad news,
everyone.
Do you have any issues like bending it or anything? Your thumb?
It's still a little tight around the knuckle.
Giggity.
Since it's all just kind of fresh skin and whatnot, and a big chunk was cut off. But I don't really have as much of the pins and needles kind of tingly feeling when I touch it.
That's good.
Yeah. It's certainly still raw feeling, which wasn't fun with everything that I'd had to do this past week. Constantly grabbing things, moving my hands, like scuffing the edge of cardboard or dipping into coolers to grab cans. It got bumped a lot. But nothing awful.
A guy I follow on Instagram, he's like this. He's a vet, but for like, I mean, he'll do other like normal animals, domesticated animals, but it's mostly it's like exotic animals, right? Like and I find that really fascinating.
Oh, like a cow.
No, more like a Komodo dragon. It's like,
I think they're still called vets, though.
I know. Yes, I said vet. It's like,
yeah, but then you're like, but he does like regular animals too.
I didn't want you to assume he just does like dogs and cats. Like anyway, he had a picture. What was one of those things I've never seen this on Instagram where it was like, terrible picture. Click if you want to see only because it was bad. So of course I'm like, I gotta click on it. So I clicked on it, and content warning, and half his thumb was just gone, like nail and everything. And he just wrote at the bottom, he's like, I got too close to a snapping turtle, and I was just like, oh no, sir.
Jeez. That reminds me of an episode of MasterChef. I think it was like last week. They're doing a group a group thing. A lady cut straight through her finger, like.
No.
Yeah. Like, just, like, she cut off the tip. But then, like, medic came out, bandaged it up. She went right back to work, and, like, she killed it. Like, she made one of, like, the best dishes. She had a glove on covering it, obviously, but, yeah.
Sure. I mean, wow. I mean, those Ginsu knives will cut through almost anything.
Cut through a tomato can. Oh. Surely cut through your fingertip.
Cut through a man.
I mean, I guess she have to win. It had that extra thumb flavoring.
She put a little extra into that meal.
It's true. Mm-hmm. She gave it her all.
Sure. Well, I mean, she gave the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Do you want to start your adventure, or do you want to wait for Steph?
Yeah.
The secret ingredient is me. Thank you for that, Rovi.
Yeah, I guess I wanted to kind of try and give Steph a chance, but a lot happened to me in this past week, and considering it's story time, I've got a lot of time to fill here. So everyone remembers last week I was at my dad's house, dog and house sitting for him. I've not slept in my bed since Sunday night of last week.
That sounds
I've
awful.
been completely out. Wednesday, right after work, I flew out to Vegas. I then, Thursday morning, took a van down to Phoenix, and I ran the Yay for Anime booth at Saboten Anime Convention down there at the Sheraton in Phoenix. Now, everything inside this convention center, everything in the hotel, the people, the people I was working with, everyone in there, a delight. Everyone was great. Everyone was happy to be at a convention. That was very clear. They were happy to see us. Many even recognized me from 2 years ago when I was there last in 2019. Excuse me. Everything inside was awesome. No complaints.
Good, good.
Everything outside, though, was one thing or another. First off, and I'm not going to necessarily drag my brother-in-law under the bus, but...
But you're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, that's what you say when you're about to do it anyway. So, he's running a business out of his home. You know, this is just my sister and him. They run the Yay for Anime. They hire us for the shows as needed and whatnot, but they are the company. So, based off of sales, what we do is what they get paid. So, as business does, you want to try and be reasonable or even skirt the edge possibly when it comes to expenses.
Yeah.
So yes, he got a close hotel that was also cheap. This is the Travel Lodge on Van Buren or Burton, I forget. The Travel Lodge in Phoenix on Van Burton, whatever. You'll be able to find it with those three words. This is one of the worst motels I have ever stayed at, ever. And that includes the ones some people may remember that I stayed in West Hollywood and pulled out a prop gun to keep by the bed because I was concerned about someone breaking in.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, that said, it didn't get quite that bad. This place, for starters, was so gross.
Cornburn's going through a range of emotions right now.
Ooh. Carpets littered with stains. It looked like a brown Dalmatian. It was super gross. I'm staying there with a girl I had just met. She flew in from LA. She'd done some shows, so we're both just going here to do this convention and save money, throw us both in the room.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. She was fine with that. But it was one of those times in life that I feel men specifically are just realizing. And as we become more aware, we realize it in real time when a man sees a situation and a woman sees a situation completely different. Because I can see on her, this place is some kind of murder / like rape hotel. Like this place. Question. Do y'all maybe find it weird if you walk down the path of all the other doors and someone's always leaving the door a little open?
Yeah, that's weird. I've seen that before.
Yes, that's super weird.
Why? Like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
That's super weird.
Maybe
and they weren't coming or going.
There's no smoke coming out,
Actually,
like they were blowing cigarette smoke out or something.
No. No. And I'm in like the ghetto portion of the downtown area.
You know, that hotel room is a drug. The drug dealer is in there.
Absolutely.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I was thinking maybe it was like a tap the foot situation.
I don't know. I mean, they say if the door's open, then that means you're welcome inside.
Explain the tap the foot situation.
Oh, you remember the Republican senator who like got caught having the gay sex in a bathroom, but there's the tap the foot code.
You have to be more specific.
I don't remember his name. It
Republican?
was like the first one of many.
Yeah, there's so many Republican senators.
I'm just saying, but he got caught because, but when he got caught, he used the example. He was like, no, because I guess the gentleman that hooked up with him was like, no, he knew the tap the foot code, and the guy was like, I don't know no tap the foot code. It was a whole thing. Anyway, so Anthony, drug dealer, right?
I mean,
all right.
that was a possibility. So this is the first night. This is Thursday night. I arrived. I immediately started setting up the booth. I had to go out and get a delivery for more stuff, and so I don't even get to this motel until after 9. To which the LoRC person who was running the front desk. And I don't mean like the desk itself. I mean the tiny slot in the window by the door that you have to talk through. Leland, I see you have a question.
Did they look like Lurch from the Addams Family?
They looked like a lurch. Yes.
Gotcha.
You rang.
Very, very tall.
Wait, can we turn that into a verb now? Like he looked like a lurch, like he lurched.
Well, we're doing it now.
I've been calling people Lurch or Frankenstein for a long time. Andrew's a lurch looking mother guy.
Almost had him.
I can still hear it in the back of my head in line as it is coming down to my mouth. So I still have enough cognizance to be able to remove those words.
I'd like to also point out that the fish taste will not go away.
Ooh, yeah, no, that fish.
What
that
did
fish
I
is with
say?
you for life now.
Oh, two people called you out. Oh,
did I?
Oh,
I didn't even catch that.
I didn't either. All right, well, yeah. Okay.
Oh, because Anthony didn't say the word.
oh,
What word?
how you doing? The word you want me to say.
Because he said mother guy.
The curse word.
Got it.
You doing okay? You look unfazed there, Leland.
Yeah, I don't
Did you
know
get lucky?
I don't know what it was, but I got lucky.
It's not
Oh,
bad.
that's
All
good.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this lurch-looking mother guy, he is.
Imagine if he screwed up right there.
Right now? Oh, it'd be amazing.
Yeah. He is super unhelpful. He has no customer service skills, and it's tough to hear because this window is also right next to the street. So a couple times, and because was he even wearing a mask?
I'm going to assume no because of where you were.
Yeah, they don't wear masks there.
Everyone inside the convention, fantastic. Everyone was real good about the masks. Outside, yes, different world. Anyway, I had to ask him to repeat himself a couple times, and although I could not hear the specific words he was saying, I could hear the grunt of disapproval from him to have to repeat himself. But this, all right, and I jumped ahead a little bit, but this is my first interaction with this motel, and this moment right here I'm about to tell you is when I knew I was in for some ish. He asked for a $50 deposit for the remote.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Yeah. Before even giving me my keys or even presenting it as an option, he said $50 deposit. And I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know I was going to have to do that. I grabbed $50 out of the till, and I gave it to him, and he gives me the remote and the keys and whatnot. But I'm like, oh, this isn't going to go well. This isn't a good motel. This isn't a good place.
I mean, did you have to do the remote? You could have just walked up and turned the TV.
He did not even present it as an option. I didn't realize it was for the remote until he gave me the remote. And on the back of the remote, it said $50 penalty for not returning the remote.
So you got your $50 back?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Because I'm not a jerk who messes up hotel rooms.
What are these people doing with these remotes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh no!
It's not like it
I
was
lost
a nice
it.
remote. It was very much like a motel remote with
8 buttons.
No, this is only a thing you see in low rent motels, hotel stuff, where the remote is one sheet of plastic with the bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even have soft buttons or anything, or certainly not any kind of flashy actual technology. I'm just lucky that the bubbles for the buttons weren't all cracked and gone. I feel.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I've been in plenty of shipwreck motels.
So get inside. Dalmatian flooring. The phone has most all the buttons removed. It only has the 12 actual buttons, the 10 key buttons, or not the 12 buttons. You guys know what I'm talking
question:
about.
Is your brother-in-law staying in this hotel as well?
Oh no, that mother is up in Sacramento doing a different show. I'm running the Phoenix show.
Okay, so you're by yourself. Okay.
Yep, it's me and this one girl from LA and another local girl. So I am the boss of this convention.
Got it.
Nice.
So this is just getting through the door. These are all the things that I'm seeing. I drop off my bag on the bed. I'm kind of looking around. There's no hangers. Okay. It's got a fridge. That's surprising. And as I look into the fridge to be like, what's this going to be like in here?
Oh no.
The girl off to my left, she's like, hey, I can't close the bathroom door. And I'm like, what do you mean? I go over and she's there standing in front, and she's like, she pulls it closed, lets go of the handle, and the door just opens back up. And over and over and over. And I walk over to look at it, and the bathroom door had been kicked in at some point, and the frame is totally effed. This travel lodge in Phoenix on Van Buren rented me a room where the bathroom door could not latch.
Yeah, that's a drug motel. That's 100% a drug den.
I have the feeling you need to get COVID tested because you touched all of the surfaces and they ain't cleaning nothing.
They cleaned once in the 5 days I was there.
Just sprayed some Lysol.
And there. I think they just made my bed and took the trash out, which, as we've talked about before, for me is easy. You just literally fold the blanket back over.
No.
Yeah.
The one corner I slept in.
This vampire.
Anyway, yeah. So she goes into the bathroom. We're on the honor system for the moment.
Fair.
And when she comes out, she goes, the towels are so gross.
Oh, no.
She took the towel off, and all the towels, one, they're like 20 grade sandpaper. They are so rough. They are so rough. And they all have
Skid marks.
a less than white color to them. And as like she picked up the first towel to dry her hands, and there's lint on the next towel, which grossed her out. There was a bottle cap in the shower. Don't know why. It was on a bottle cap for shampoo.
It's a shower beer, obviously.
Did they even provide like soap and shampoo and stuff?
Toilet paper? No, there was no toilet paper.
Also, Shane, this
okay,
is where Saboten Con?
Okay, so you stayed. Was there any point in time that you thought about just getting a new hotel?
The hotel is in my name,
Right.
but I did not set any of this up, so I don't even know how to undo this cluster.
Okay.
And it's also at this point like 9:30.
Sure.
And I'm looking up CVS, the closest CVS, so I can go get toilet paper
And a towel.
and towels.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So I find a CVS that's close by. It's in some kind of weird shopping mall. I got to pay $4 for parking, and I buy the store brand soft toilet paper, of which it wasn't. But I go from there. They don't have towels because it's a small CVS. I find the Target. I get there 10 minutes before they're closing, and I have never seen a Target so barren. But all the kids who go to the Phoenix College apparently had just like ran through and like took almost everything that like they need for dorms and stuff. So a lot of stuff was just straight missing. But thinking about all these problems that I have in this motel, I need towels, and I'm also okay. I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna get those command strip hooks.
Yes, yeah.
And I'll use a hair tie, and that will help keep the door closed. So it's the best that can kind of happen. So get back at the hotel 10:30. Now I can sit and start to decompress and relax. Put on the TV. Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight is on. Fall asleep. At 2 a.m.
Oh, no.
My friends.
Oh, no.
At 2 a.m., there's a knocking on my door.
Oh, no.
I am the last unit on the block of these motels. I have one neighbor to the side of me and then empty wall. I am woken suddenly. And at first I'm like, was that something in my dream? Did my dream wake me up? Because it sounded like knocking, and nobody knows we're here. Like, no one at the convention, nobody knows where we are.
Yeah.
There's no reason for this at 2 a.m. And I hear from the other side, Hey, yo, Rolo, wake up. Rolo, Bolo, slow-mo, I don't know. It's something that sounds kind of like that on the other end of this door. All our lights are out, TV turned off. Like, this room seems completely shut down. And so I'm just in bed. I try to look over to see if she's awake, if this woke her up too. Because, again, now this is concerning to me, but this must be very scary for her.
I can imagine, yeah.
So, at first I just kind of lay still, and I'm like, okay, a couple knocks and he's going to go away. He's going to realize maybe he's got the wrong room. Maybe this Lolo isn't going to wake up. Who knows? He keeps knocking. And after about 2 minutes, and it's not constant, insistent, he doesn't sound intoxicated or anything like that. I really don't know what's going on, but it's time to get out of bed and kind of brace myself for a situation I don't want to be in. The deadbolt is already closed over, so if this door even worked, I still have the secondary lock, because after that bathroom, who knows what else doesn't work here.
Fair.
Cornbread, I didn't bring a knife up with me. I honestly don't think about stuff like that. I don't think about carrying protection on me, other than some rubbers, you know? But I've got nothing. So the door to this room is in the corner of the main room. You are absolutely right, Cornbread. That is my male privilege.
That's what I'm saying, man. Just
Yeah, but you wouldn't have been able to get the knife on the plane anyway.
True.
buy one there.
I mean, every convention's got a knife booth.
All right, Jordan, he can't even buy a good hotel room. You think he gonna go out and buy a knife? Like, I mean,
Yo, this. Ooh.
the knife's gonna be more money than the $50 deposit on the remote.
Yeah. This knife booth that I looked at had knives with blades 6 inches long that folded, and I don't understand what the point of folding it was.
So it's not always 6 inches.
At that point, just put it in a sheath because you have a short sword. The point of like folding a knife is like so you can kind of like put it into your pocket.
Yeah, we have one of those around here somewhere. But
It looked like a meat cleaver that folded in half.
yeah, sounds right.
It literally had like a rectangular blade, and it had the little lever at the other end so you could flick it out, all that. So anyway, this dude is outside the door. I am now my back against the wall that is adjacent to the door, because my only plan is if this guy starts trying to bust through this door because Rolo owes him money or something, I'm just going to try and keep the door closed at whatever costs I can, and hope that there's no weaponry on that side of the door, because there is nothing on this side.
Yeah.
Just these guns. So I'm standing there for a couple more minutes as
Is she up?
I can't tell. The room is too dark.
Oh, okay. I mean, you guys did like,
And
are
no-
you awake?
No, because no one wanted to say anything.
All right, fair enough.
Because we would rather this guy think that the room is empty than there's somebody inside, and like maybe Rolo is like dodging this guy or whatever. So I got to stand there for a couple more minutes, and eventually he just goes away. So sleeping after that was a little tough.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. She was awake for the whole thing. And so we're kind of whispering back and forth a little bit, like, what was that? I don't know. Like, we kind of don't know what to do, because also now I don't want to go outside.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, because there is a taser in the van, But again, I have white male privilege, and I don't think about carrying these things around on me.
Yeah, you walk around without an ID for some reason.
It happened one time.
I will never forget that one time.
So I can't go out and get the taser because I do not want to reveal that anyone is in this room. So all I can do is just lay there in the darkness and eventually fall asleep. She spends 2 nights in that hotel.
Oh.
The second night, Thursday, Friday, Friday, uneventful, no issues. The place is still gross. Everything has an uncomfortable feeling to it. But on the third day,
Heroes.
on the third, and we're constantly waiting for this guy to come back.
Yeah.
Like, we're constantly worried that this guy is going to come back every day. So Saturday, I was going to meet up with a buddy of mine who had recently moved to Phoenix. I ain't seen him in 10 years. Dude's like a little brother to me. I've got to see this guy. So I invite her out, like, hey, I'm sure you probably don't want to stay here by yourself. So if you want, you can come with me. I know you don't know me, but for 3 days. But I'm going to go and see my buddy. We're just going to hang out at some small, like, little bar and whatnot and just kind of catch up. All, that way you're not essentially just the option against being alone.
Yeah.
And at first she agreed. And then after I got out of the shower, she's like, you know what, actually, I'm just going to stay. I'm like, okay, well, if you need anything, let me know. I'm going to give you a 15-minute heads up when I'm even on my way back. So, if you hear anything outside the door after that point, it's likely me. I'm going to text you again outside. Like, I'm trying to
keep her as
I'm trying to do
possible.
whatever I can. Yes.
Did you give her the taser at this point?
He
You
did
know what?
not.
I couldn't
He did not think about that.
I couldn't find it.
Oh, okay. But you thought
Okay,
of
yeah.
it.
I couldn't find it until the last day. It was there. I just could not find it.
Okay.
So I go out and I see my buddy. I have a fantastic time. And about 11:30, she sends me a text, and she's like, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable in the hotel. I've left, past tense. I've left. I got a room at the Sheraton where the show is, so I'm just gonna stay there. The key, because I left her the key too, because the deadbolt's gonna be over, so even if I had the key, it doesn't matter. But that way, in case she wanted to leave for whatever reason, she still had access. Because this crummy hotel also gave us 1 key.
Wow.
Yeah. So she got out of the room. I don't blame her a single bit. I am honestly jealous, but
Wait, question. She
Yes.
didn't offer up her room?
no.
I mean, to be fair, Anthony
No.
is still a stranger.
Yes.
No.
No, that's exactly why.
I disagree.
Again,
You were a
this
stranger
is
for 2 days, and
Yeah.
and she was with you through all the drama. She saw, and I'm sure you spoke to her about how uncomfortable and gross this was to you, and she never thought about it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look,
I mean,
I'm going to assume
the
she did think about it.
I'm going to assume she did.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she considered it, but after what had happened, maybe because she guaranteed she will feel safer without me there. Because, like Jordan said, I'm a stranger. I have been nothing but friendly and doing my best to be kind and generous. But at the end of the day, I'm still a weird dude who's like 10 or 15 years older than her.
I mean, I get it. I'm just saying, in the in the situation, I just feel like,
Look, Look.
Anyway.
If it was any of us, yes, I would like. Hey, I got this new hotel. You can stay with me if you want. Like I would do that. But I understand this woman. Again, she doesn't know Anthony. She's very scared, uncomfortable being in this raggedy hotel.
Raggedy Ann Hotel.
There we go. That's the one.
So yeah, like I understand that it sucks.
Yeah,
but I understand.
Yeah, I don't blame her, and at this point, I'm already halfway through the week, so I'm like, unless something else happens at this point, I'm just gonna kind of stick it out, and suck it up. I'm just gonna suck it up. I've got a room to myself now, and that's its own niceness.
Did you not leave because you're cheap?
I'm not paying for any of this.
No, I know, but like, if your life's in danger,
I didn't want my brother-in-law to have to like pay for an upgraded room someplace else and like lose the money on this place, because I'm sure it probably would not give him any money back. So,
you know what also doesn't give you money back? If you dead.
And every day I have more and more cash on me.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, this is getting worse.
Slowly becoming more concerning. Now, nobody knows this.
Rollo knows.
Saturday, Rollo knows. Saturday, I wore my Gremlin onesie. So if anyone saw, like, I look like a weirdo, but there's a bunch of weirdos a half a mile down at the hotel. So you could assume, but as far as like, I don't look like a vendor. I'm not carrying boxes or anything like that. I just carry my bag in and out like a regular person. But by the day, I have thousands of dollars, and I increasing every day in straight cash. So that is becoming a concern. The hotel got cleaned once, stays the rest of it as it is, and like I said, made my bed, took out the trash. That's probably the end of it. The last day when I check out in the daytime, still don't go into the lobby. I still got to talk through this slot in the window. And I'm like, hey, 221 checking out. And he's like, okay, all right, then I'm going to go check the room. And I got quietly upset at the fact.
The audacity.
Thank you. The audacity that this guy's going to go back into that room and check it? For what? Stains on the carpet? Like, dirty towels that I defecated in the tub? Like, what are you going back there for? Like, I know there's cigarette butts behind the nightstand because I had to pull out the nightstand because one of the other outlets wasn't working for me to charge my phone.
Of course.
So I had to go find another one, and I saw some cigarettes. I'm like, if that guy comes back out here and accuses me of smoking in his hotel, I'm gonna lose it. Like, I'm gonna tell him.
I am gonna choke somebody.
I'm feeling. And it's one of those moments where you just have to sit and wait, and you think of everything. You think of every outcome, every situation that is about to happen, because you have nothing else to do. You just sit and wait for this guy to come back with nothing or everything. Luckily, he comes back with nothing. He gives me my $50 deposit back, and I am out of there. So the Travel Lodge on Van Buren in Phoenix, Arizona is such a poop hole. I had forgotten until that first night. I had stayed here before in 2017 or 2018, I forget. I'd actually stayed here once before. And I remember it being sketchy and run down and whatnot. I was with a dude that time. So the fact that in 2017-18, the fact that the bathroom door didn't close then either. I have no idea how this place stays open.
Now,
Drugs.
when you go back next year, will you have the stones to tell your brother-in-law, hey, maybe don't get me such a bad hotel this time around?
No, yeah, we talked about it.
Okay, good.
We sent photos. Like there was going to be a strongly worded Yelp review. But he said, especially since like we did so much better than the previous years. He's like, next year I'll get you into the Sheridan.
Good.
And you know, set you up right. I'm like, all right, cool. Then I'll come back next year.
Yeah, if you're getting the Sheridan, I'll go with you. I will
Yeah,
help.
I was like, you know what? I'll go. I'll go hang out with some anime kids.
The convention.
Yeah. So like I said, everything inside the convention, delightful. Everyone's super cool. Sold tons of merchandise. Sold more than we ever had at that convention before. So I got a sweet little taste, little bonus action on my end on that.
Nice.
So Monday, the floor closes at 5, and from there, pack up. I got to drive back to Vegas. To this morning, Tuesday early morning, I've got a flight from Vegas to San Diego. I'll arrive here at 8. I work at 9.
Oof.
So the flight for the girl who was staying with me now at the Sheridan, her flight is at 7. So I'm like, okay, we'll try and wrap this up as quick as we can, but at 5, go ahead and bounce so you can catch your flight, and I'll just load whatever left on my own. So pack it up. 6 o'clock. I'm out. Everything is taken care of. Booth set up and paid for next year. Everything, the single box of product left is loosely thrown in the back because there's just lots of room in the van at this point, and I am gone. I got gas and said hi to the security guard outside the gas station door, whose job it is to stand at this gas station door because this gas station is so sketch that it needs a security guard to stand at the door. And this is the closest gas station between the hotel and the freeway.
This is why you don't go to Arizona. Also, the heat.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not even an hour after leaving, I am on the 303, something like that. The route between Vegas and Phoenix is a lot of nothing.
Yep.
The only cities on this drive are Vegas and Phoenix. Other than that, it is some stretches of small towns that seem to be, or that only exist around 2 or 3 gas stations. That's the only reason that these places even exist. But about 45 minutes or so out of Phoenix, into just a long desert highway, I get an emergency light on the dash.
Oh,
It says
no.
my tire pressure is low.
Oh, no.
I'm like, okay. I start paying attention to how it's driving. It's pulling to the right. Wasn't pulling to the right before. So I'm like, okay. Well, let's pull over and see what's going on. So, pull over off to the side. Nice big shoulders. I appreciate that. I can pull over far and not have to be too close to the semis that drive down this road constantly.
Sounds right.
I get out, and before I even turn the front of the van, walking around, I can hear a hiss.
Oh.
And I get to the tire, and it is just losing air by the seconds. I know I can't, however far it is to the next gas station, I know I'm not going to make it. So I'm like, all right, I got to change the tire. I surely hope everything is here to change the tire. I start looking through all the stuff. I find a jack with no handle. I find tools that don't fit the lug nuts. I find a lot of stuff. The spare is not in the back, so I'm not really sure where it is. So after about 5 minutes of looking around, and I got to unload some of the stuff to even search the floor, I called my my brother-in-law. I'm like, hey, so I got a flat. He got a flat the night before, ironically, coming back from Sacramento. He was driving a U-Haul van from there because I'm driving his van. So weird weekend. Both cars get flats, same tire.
Yeah.
So he fills me in on where stuff is. I've got everything I need. I can change this tire. So I go through the process of that. I don't have the right handle for this jack, but I've got a bar that will do in a pinch. So I am just 180 turns, take out the rod, stick it back in the other side. It's a slow go, but it's working. I know I'm making progress. I take the tire off, get the spare out, pop the spare on. I'm like, okay, we're gonna be going. You know, this ain't gonna stop us.
Yeah.
And as I lower the jack, I watch the spare tire, slowly deflate as the weight of the van comes down on it.
Oh, God.
This has happened to me once before, where I changed the tire and the spare was flat. I can't say the things here that I said that night in the desert. I can't say them here because I don't have enough beans. I was furious.
As you should be.
Just after the whole week, which it was good and bad. It was fun and it was scary. Seeing my friend was the highlight of it. I missed that dude. And now this. I am on my way home. And all I got is this donut. It's not a full spare. Now he's got, my brother-in-law tries to prepare for everything. He's got a pump that plugs into the cigarette lighters. I'm like, okay, let's hope it holds air.
Yeah.
Because I'm not out of the woods yet. So, plug it all in, let it start pumping, and this thing is like, I mean, not even a standard book size. It's smaller than a lunch pail, than lunchbox, than a lunchbox.
A lunch pail? Are you English?
Shut up.
Where are you, English? I'm gonna just drink my drink.
Yeah. So it's pumping. I'm throwing everything back into the van because if it don't work, there's nothing else I can do. I have AAA, but I want to try and arrive in Vegas with enough time to sleep a little before I gotta wake up for my flight.
Yes, yeah.
'Cause I got work today. I hear the pump make a new sound.
Oh, no.
I walk around, I check it. It's, bless its little heart, it's doing all it can, but it can do no more, and it can only get the spare tire up to 39 psi, which would be fine if it was a regular tire, but donuts are recommended to be at 60 psi. So I'm like, okay, well, how far are we from the closest gas station then? Look it up. It's like 5 miles. I'm like, okay, closer than I thought. I'm in luck. I limp there to the gas station to fill up the tire, and I'm in communication with my brother-in-law and my sister this whole time. They're like, you know, well, go until you can get a new tire. You're like a 24-hour tire store. I'm like, where are you that, like, this is a thing? 24-hour tire store. Who are you?
What kind of life do you live?
Yeah.
24-hour tire store.
he finds one online, but it's like an hour outside of Vegas, and I am 2 hours from there. And it's only getting later.
Yeah.
So I get to the gas station. They got an air compressor, to which you have to give your ID to get the chuck so you can plug it into your tire.
Okay.
And like, okay, whatever. This does not seem one way or another to me. But when I go and hook it up to the hose and I start pumping air into the tire, air doesn't go into the tire. Air goes out of the handle where tape is wrapped around it. Electrical tape.
Oh,
Not even like some duct tape. Just some electrical tape around the base of this nozzle, and air is just... So...
You gotta grip it real hard.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could do. So I keep trying to adjust my grip on it and just squeeze as tightly as I can to hold the pressure in to try and keep getting air into this stupid tire. The gauge on it says I get to 40, which is, or like to 45, which is where, not much where than I was before. And I brought the chuck back. I'm like, hey, do you have another? Because this one is broken. Like, so broken you shouldn't give this to people.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, no, sorry, that's all we have. I'm like, okay, well, it's broken. I take my ID and I'm like, they're like, sorry. I'm like, cool. I don't even care about being like fake polite at this point.
Yeah.
I go to a semi that is parked down at the end of the gas station, and I'm like, hey, semi guy, do you maybe have this air chuck that I need? To which he doesn't. So I'm like, okay, well, I go back. I'm going to check the pressure on the tire with the gauge that my brother-in-law keeps in the van. And it says on that I'm actually at 54 PSI.
Oh, okay.
I check it a couple times to be sure.
Yeah.
But I'm at 54. I'm like, okay, I can move on that. Now, we'll see maybe in chat who knows what about donuts and spare tires. But that's more or less the end of my story. I drive to Vegas with that donut, wondering the whole time, is it going to explode? Is it going to fall off? Did I tighten the lug nuts right? Is anything else going to happen?
Yeah.
I'll let you in on a little secret. Those donuts are recommended for 50 miles of travel.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Up to 55 miles per hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's a stretch of this freeway that is 75 miles an hour posted. So I just cruise control 65, the slowest I've ever gone on a freeway for 4 more hours.
Yeah.
And I arrive in Vegas at 1:30 a.m.
Oh.
After all of this malarkey, after all of this nonsense, and unpack the van. I'm sleeping on the air mattress at around 2:30 to wake up at 5 to get a lift to go to the airport and start my day today.
So Leland, next year, you and me go with them?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, and you know what, Anthony? Don't worry about it. You'll be in a good hotel, because I don't stay in cheap.
Yeah. Well, next year we're in the Sheraton.
That's my privilege.
Yo, do what I do, cash in some PTO, get double paid, and work at anime convention. It's super fun.
You under the impression
fun.
that I got PTO?
Yeah,
No,
right?
I know you don't. I know you don't.
This guy over here with benefits.
I'm like, son, I run my own business at this point. I know.
Jordan, you'd have a super good time.
I asked for some time off in October, and I felt bad about it. Because of like,
Yeah.
I was like, but I've never asked for it off. You know what I mean? Like I have I can honestly probably take an entire weekend off, but I am so scared of what I'm going to walk back into that I don't. It's like-
I feel bad because like what about all that work I'm supposed to do?
yeah.
Like someone else is going to do my work? Like I feel bad about that. So like I have my 1 week of PTO that I get every year and I almost never use it. Like between this show, which I spend a couple days, and then like some Halloween stuff, usually I spend at least or like a day for a long weekend. But then I just like the rest of it gets cashed out. I almost never take sick days, so my sick time, nothing happens, and I don't get cashed out for that. I feel bad when I leave other people with my job. They have their jobs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so that's why I killed myself last week doing a week's work of stuff in 3 days.
Yeah.
And then worked 5 days, and now I've got 3 more days. I don't have a day off until Friday.
I mean, I get it. I do the same thing. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
happy Labor Day, everyone. This is what we celebrate, the current working conditions in this mega capitalism era that we're in.
Yep.
what did you do for your holiday, Jordan?
Watched anime and played video games. Like,
Fair enough. Me and
shout out
Scott,
to Horimiya, best anime of the year. Go on.
me and Scott and Lauren went and got ourselves stuck in an escape room with a pirate theme for an hour.
Ooh. Right on.
Yeah. There
How
comes a
about that?
point in time in all the escape rooms when I can no longer help due to whatever is happening. And we reached that point when it became a mathematical situation with colors.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
the double whammy.
I was like, and I'm going to hold things. It's like, what's that? You need me to hold up my phone because there's not enough light in here? You got it. It's like, gotcha.
Leland, write this down.
Yeah. I was like, you got it. You want me to hold something? Gotcha. You want me to? Oh yeah, no. It was a good time. We made it out with 7 minutes to spare.
Nice.
So, but I'm good up until a point. Like I made the joke yesterday. Like there's everybody. It's weird. Everyone always kind of finds their role very quickly, and if you know the people, it's even the roles become even quicker because you guys are friends. Like you know who's going to be the alpha and take over for this kind of situation. Lauren, completely in charge the entire time. Go for
yeah.
it. Yeah, it was like
Absolutely.
check. Her and Scott are amazing. Like they were just like boom, 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 and then they would like not figure something out, and I'd walk over and be like, "Oh, you got to turn it." Boom, doors open.
There you go. Just need that outside perspective. They're looking too hard.
You're
Like
the X
everybody,
Factor.
yeah, everybody has a role to fill, but there always comes a point in time where I'm like, no, did you
vomit
just burp up the Yep, okay, he's still burping up what
Yeah, I
the
did.
vomit, yeah. No, I still get a like a lingering fish taste if I like sigh a certain way.
Yeah. Too much breath coming in and out.
Yeah, no, it was cool. We had to. It was weird. Like the final puzzle was you took the steering wheel to a ship. I don't know if it's actually called a steering wheel. Is it? Does anyone know?
I think so. I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, steering wheel to the ship, and you stuck it in, and you had to like spin it to get a clock to do like the directions, coordinates.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But you had to do it like it was a like a spinny lock. So you had to go one way,
Yeah,
go
like
back the
combination.
other way.
Combination lock.
Yeah, combination lock. We did not figure
Right
that
on.
out for a kind of. Well, they didn't figure that out for a bit. I just stood there. But what's really neat is once the puzzle was solved, we had to hit a button on the back of a cannon, and the cannon blew out the door for us to open.
Nah,
So
Nice.
it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
little smoke when the door blows.
No, they didn't. Not that.
Oh.
Yeah. But what they did do is they sent us an email today of the brand new room that opens this week. Cyberpunk, apparently, is like not based on the game, just a cyberpunk theme.
The genre.
But Keanu Reeves is still there.
Yes, that's his side gig. Yeah, if this Matrix 4 BS doesn't work out, he's got the escape room backup.
Yeah.
Y'all watch that teaser?
No.
That's different for anyone that watches it.
What? No, I don't know about this.
Yeah, so
Explain
they
yourself.
have a website. So they have a website. It's called like what is the Matrix? Whatever. You click on it, and it plays a teaser, and it tells you the exact time that you are watching it, and then it just shows you random clips from the movie.
Well, of course it's going to show you the
everyone gets-
exact time. It knows you're looking at the website right now.
Yeah. No, but
That's
a
not
voice-
mind-blowing.
But a voice is telling you what time it is. Like, that's what's cool.
Is it? Because I
And-
can tell you
and
what
everyone
time it
gets-
is, too.
Yeah.
At the time of the beep, what time is it? Beep. See, you're broken.
Yeah, you didn't tell us the time.
You didn't tell
Oh,
us
I
the
didn't know.
time.
I thought you were imitating what the website said.
I was telling you
like,
to tell me the time.
I don't.
But
know
everyone
if-
gets different
yeah.
clips. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's why it's different for everyone?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the clips I see
but
are
it
not necessarily the ones that you would see, or yeah.
That's right.
But
The
it
trailer
remembers
hits
your
on
IP?
Thursday.
Yeah, the full trailer is on Thursday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Look, The Matrix 4 is, I'm calling it now, it's going to be the best Matrix movie. Because it has, I mean, it's going up against 2 and 3. So,
But one's real good.
yes, 1 is fantastic. 1 is
So
fantastic.
you're saying this is going to be better than one?
I think so, yes. Because
Huh.
because they have the advantage of time and the reception of 2 and 3. So,
Yeah, but like
Do they?
we're in a different world at this point. They could have lost perspective.
Also,
I
Morpheus
forget.
isn't in this, so
it's okay. Keanu Reeves' Neo looks like John Wick, which means John Wick is actually just Neo.
And it's the same stunt guys.
all right, fair enough.
And what's his name? Dr. Manhattan is going to be it's in the movie. So
Oh, yeah.
Is he?
Yahya Abdul Mateen?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Candyman. He's in the movie.
Ooh, I had many customers come in and tell me about Candyman, on how angry they were that they sat through Candyman.
What were they expecting?
Apparently, they were expecting at least a good movie, and this is not neither good nor is it a good Candyman movie. I was like, all right,
Really?
sure. I was like, all right.
Bummer.
But everybody that has seen Shang-Chi, though, won't shut up about how amazing that is. So
Shang-Chi is good. Look. Shang-Chi is literally Black Panther for Asian people. That's what it is. That's specifically Chinese people. That is what Shang-Chi is, and it's so good.
Guys, are we getting too good at this not cursing thing?
you mean by
I
not
mean-
cussing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said we shouldn't do it this year. We're too good.
It's so
We
good. Here's a bean.
we gotta up the difficulty somehow.
I'll be honest.
Oh,
When he
God,
said the
why?
F word, that's what you get. When you said the F word, it sounded foreign to me, and I did not appreciate it.
Leland was actually offended that time. That's the first time he's been
I
offended
am
by the F word.
morally offended. What'd you eat, dude?
I have no idea what this is.
Is it good?
You're making like a prune face.
I can't tell what this is.
But is it good or bad?
Hashtag.
I
purpose.
can't tell. It might be. It might be
Then it's
toasted marshmallow.
marshmallow.
Yeah, it might be toasted marshmallow.
Marshmallow was like one for some reason they couldn't crack.
Well, let's be thankful it's the marshmallow and not the other one that shares with marshmallow, because that's not a good one.
Stink bug, yeah. Stink
Yeah.
bug, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird one. But Shang-Chi, yes, I highly recommend that movie. It's fantastic.
And Leland, you said it was going to be on Disney Plus like
in
30,
like
45 days.
30 days or something. Yeah, I'm gonna wait it
No,
out.
watch it in the theater. That movie needs to succeed. Like,
It did.
come on.
It made
Good point.
$100 million. It's a success. It's good.
No, make more money because it deserves it. It so deserves it.
Sure, but I also
You gotta-
don't deserve to die from the COVID, so I'm good with the 39 days.
Go to a theater where they actually like have distancing because
It's not a
I
thing
have
anymore.
No issues. It's a thing again. It's for
Not-
sure a thing again.
Not here.
Ugh.
Bummer. Yeah, it was weird walking into a gas station where nobody was wearing a mask.
Arizona.
Yeah, that's Arizona. That's
Like
They also
sometimes I'll
didn't
be in
get
a
the
place-
vaccine, so they'll be dead by the end of the year. And oh well.
Oh, it's you know, like on the freeways where like there's the light up signs that'll give you like update traffic information or whatnot.
yeah.
They all just say get vaccinated. It's help out your fellow Arizonians. Get vaccinated. I'm like, oh, and it said help join the millions, and I'm thinking, how many people are in Arizona?
The millions across nationwide. That's what they mean.
I maybe. I mean, surely there are millions in Phoenix or in Arizona, but like, I mean, 10 million? That seems, I don't know. That's where I start questioning.
That I don't know.
Yeah, that I am unaware of.
But Shang-Chi's amazing.
Yeah, man, you make a good point though. I do, because the theater money is the only money they really seem to still care about.
Yeah, and plus,
I want it to succeed.
and it
According
kinda
to
feels like-
this, the 2019 census, 7.2 million people live in Arizona.
Less than 10. Okay.
like I don't know. It just kind of felt like Disney was just not promoting that movie. Like,
Not super hard, but like,
I feel
don't know,
like I feel like
I
Black Widow got way more fanfare and stuff from Disney.
it certainly did before COVID.
Yeah.
I don't think they know how to advertise in COVID, because after a couple pushbacks, by the time Black Widow came out, I didn't really see a lot going on. Certainly no significant effort, just a lot of the standard here's some trailers kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
mean,
see
they,
big
they'll
ads
make
in-
another.
on
They'll make
anything.
the money when it's on the Disney Plus. I mean, Black Widow made like $100 and something million on Disney Plus subscribers. So that's another good amount of money they're going to
Yeah,
make.
but they don't want us to know that.
Yeah.
No, they don't. But it got out on accident.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait to watch Shang-Chi again. it's so good.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know. Like, and this is, I feel dumb because I just went through an airport twice and a convention of like a little over 1,000 people, and I'm like, movie theater. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I feel dumb that I'm.
Well,
I
how about
suddenly
this,
have-
Anthony? Wait a week, then go see it and see how you feel.
Yeah, maybe it'll certainly be less crowded at that point.
Probably.
Yeah.
Are you want to cut this off, or do you want to play the game because you're tired?
I'm here to give these people my all.
Nice.
So why don't we do a little pick your wait? Where's your game? Let's pull your game out. Is it
Yeah, but-
handy?
No, I have to go get it.
Okay. All right. Well then, never mind that. We'll do a pick your poison here for a little bit of random ridiculousness, and we'll head out. So, okay. Would you rather perform your own medical procedures for the rest of your life, or always have clothes that are extremely wrinkled no matter how much you iron them?
That one. I'll take wrinkled
That one.
clothes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. I hate it when these are like so heavily weighted in one direction. Oh,
What?
Cornbread's yelling at me. Did
Yeah,
I say
wh-
something?
Well,
How-
yes,
why?
because you were going to do your own, taking stitches out from your finger.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? I didn't talk about that. I didn't get any anesthetic. They didn't rub anything on there. They just cleaned the area, and then she's just in there with some needle nose pliers and some scissors and just pulled him out. I could have done that. I'm just saying.
One-handed?
Maybe it wouldn't have looked as easy as when she did it, but
as the weekend has told you, you do not have good luck. Perhaps maybe taking out stitches would have been bad things would have happened.
And Beck makes a great point. She was in a sterile environment when she took out the stitches.
I mean,
maybe you could have asked Rolo to take him out for you.
How sterile is an urgent care room anyway? I mean,
probably more sterile than your house.
More than your room.
Yeah.
That little paper thing they pulled down over the bench. Like, who are they kidding? That ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, but that thing don't got cats all over it. So I mean, it's
I would have sterilized whatever I was going to use.
Pouring whiskey on it isn't sterilizing it.
It is if it's high enough proof. If I get some of that 151.
Everclear.
Little for you, little for me.
Ooh, Rovi just called you out.
You don't even have a knife.
Clearly I do, because that's how I cut myself. And I wouldn't use a knife to cut the stitches, because that's a bad idea, Rovi.
Do we all consider a box cutter a knife?
The
It's got a
U.S.
blade. You wanna
government
fight me on
does for airplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I have is a box
right.
cutter and several lightsabers, so watch out.
I have various knives.
We know what you have. You don't need to talk about it or show it. We know.
You're very Arizona about the things that you have there, and
I don't want Twitch to come yell at you anymore.
just on hand.
Yeah,
Like,
look.
Because he's got more. It's just not next to his
In
desk.
my mind, it looks like that scene with Alfred Molina and Boogie Nights in their house. Like, just like...
Is that
See,
Dr.
he's not
Octopus?
laughing because yes,
he's never seen Boogie Nights.
Am I in a 50s gang now? Always
yes.
was.
Are you a jet or a shark?
Oh, I'm clearly a shark. I saw a trailer for the Steven Spielberg West Side Story.
What? now?
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Because also Elgort's in it.
Yeah,
Who?
Ansel,
Baby Driver.
the Baby Driver.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't think that man sings.
Yeah, it just seems weird. Like, you're Steven Spielberg. You literally can make any movie you want. And he was like, I want to make a musical. Great. Do you want to make a new one? Or do you want to remake one that maybe didn't work? Or do you want to... He's like, no, I want to take the Academy Award winning one and remake it in my vision. Cool. No one cares.
That is also just Romeo and Juliet.
And
Yeah,
it's
I was
still
just like,
a
so you
period
did
piece.
nothing. Like, I'm like, are you going to
Yeah.
change the music? No? Oh, okay. You're just going to add... Are you going to
Remake
add
of a
Lin Manuel?
remake.
No? Okay. It's like...
Yeah, that seems like... Why wouldn't you bring Lin-Manuel Miranda into it? Like, why not? Granted,
I
he already
don't
has
know.
Into the Heights, which is the same movie.
He can't do everything, I guess.
Yeah, he can't do
In the
everything.
Heights.
Yeah. It just seems like,
all right.
okay, you could do anything you want, but okay, cool. You do you, boo. You got all the money.
Really hope Spielberg goes out on a high note. Well, it's not going to be this one. That's...
It's
Well,
still
no,
totally
he wants him
possible. I think
actually to sing the high note at the end of We Live in America.
His life?
Yeah.
All right, one more. Pick your poison. Have all of your joints squeak loudly whenever you move.
Too late.
Okay, so turn 40.
Only be able to enter and exit buildings via windows.
That one.
Jordan,
I know. It's so bad for me.
I don't think that's a good idea for you, bro. I think for reasons I don't want to point out, I think you're just gonna have to be real squeaky. I think that's safer for you.
Amazing.
You boy. Would you rather have squeaky joints for the rest of your
He's
life,
asking his brother, you boy.
or only ever enter buildings by entering through the windows?
Thinking.
He is thinking about it. Yes, he's contemplating.
Considering it. I mean, come on.
How squeaky are the joints?
Let's say, loud enough that somebody next to you can hear it.
Loud enough so somebody next to you can hear it.
That's it.
But yeah, just don't.
Not loud.
You go with squeaky joints.
Safe bet. That's the safe move to make.
Yeah.
But even I would go with squeaky joints.
Yeah. Because
Like
Anthony,
there's a lot of
they already squeak.
there's a lot of issues with the whole Windows thing,
Yeah.
and it's just buildings. It's generic buildings. Like we could define a building to be a lot of things that will not have access.
What if that building doesn't have like readily openable windows?
Yeah.
Then you got to make a choice.
Always have a rock
like-
with you.
Like, do you see movie theaters with openable windows?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm going straight through the front door. That's break the glass first though.
Got to break the window. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
B&E.
All right. Let me make this real dumb for a second.
All right. It's gonna be
Okay.
that's
What if all your joints made like a quiet farting sound?
Oh.
honestly, I thought you were gonna go with like, what if your joints just sounded like Prince going, huh?
Just Prince and Little Nicky.
You mean like in the Kiss song, right?
Your joints sound like the beginning of Shawn Michaels' intro, "Sexy Boy."
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Just women moaning.
Did you see that the New Day are doing a Halloween special?
Ooh yeah.
Yeah. Escape the Undertaker.
Yeah, but it's gonna
for
be
it.
like Bandersnatch, where you gotta like
Yeah.
pick which way you doing stuff. That should be fun.
Yeah.
Although in my
I'm
head,
looking forward to that.
in my head, I call it Vince McMahon's Get Out.
Yeah. When it premieres, Jordan, I want you to tweet at them with that hashtag. Yeah. Everyone will get it, but no one's gonna sign up to say that's what it is. Yeah.
Just want to check in. Is anyone going to explain Furbies to me?
Absolutely not.
No? Y'all just going to be a bunch of jerks about it?
It'll get explained eventually.
Just a bunch of poop faces?
This is be patient. It's going to be a
Everyone
really,
tweets.
really long walk for the shortest drink of water you'll ever receive in life.
100%. Everyone tweet at Spooky the 13th. Hashtag Furbeast. No other context needed.
If it makes you feel, Anthony, it's not about you. So
I didn't think it was.
Oh, okay.
Who do you think it's about then?
I have no idea. I assume it's a Red Dead thing. Because what else would it be with
All right, I got a bean. All right.
Ooh.
I didn't hear the word.
He said the Kendrick Lamar album.
Ah.
I didn't even think about it until afterwards.
Okay.
It's not bad, but I don't know what it is.
Is it cappuccino?
No, it was like a bluish kind of thing. Maybe? I don't know. It's colors.
Colors are hard.
What? I'm really curious to know what liver and onions taste like.
Ooh, I'm not.
Well, while Leland tries to figure out that taste in his mouth,
I gave up.
Beck got cappuccino.
Ooh, safe move. I hope, actually. I don't know. Sometimes coffee flavor things don't go well, but I don't like coffee, so maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you had a good time with us, feel free. Join us on all of our social medias. We are on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, doing stuff and things sometimes. You can find us at Leland. What's our social media handle?
LORC Podcast on all the social media sites such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter? Question mark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Check us out on Twitch every Tuesday night at 7 Pacific time. We do this podcast, The League of Ridiculous Conversations, where normally there's 4 of us, and we get a feminine perspective on all of these hijinks that we're up to. But Steph is still MIA.
Yeah.
Has anyone heard from her?
I have. I've been
Oh, okay,
Okay,
because
good.
she didn't tell us on the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, good. We know she's okay then.
Yeah,
I was a little
just been checking in
concerned.
with her, just seeing how things are going. Like,
You were a little concerned?
I always am, dude. I am constantly
No, it
afraid
sounded
for
like you had
all
more
you
to
people.
say after that. It
What do you
sounded
mean,
like
you
you had more to say.
Like, I'm afraid for all my friends all day long, every day. Like, I'm always afraid you guys are doing stupid things, like going out, getting COVID and dying, and then I'll, miss you. It sucks. I always
then
think about that
where,
stuff.
Where was my text last night when I was posting about having a flat tire?
I mean, did you need me to bother you while you were trying to drive 4 hours on a donut?
I would have been nice for someone to show some concern.
donuts.
I hit you up this morning at 8 a.m. while you were in a lift.
True.
So, Also didn't check social media till this morning, so I didn't know about your tires.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm just busting your
Stones.
bones.
Giggity.
I wouldn't quite sure if the context might get me in trouble if I used even non-swear words. If you have not done so yet, what kind of weirdo are you? Subscribe to this podcast. Make sure you get to listen to us every week as we continue on this road of ridiculousness. And if you would like to add to the list of ridiculousness, the random topic generator that we normally pull from on most episodes, you can email that and all of your thoughts about us to us on our email, lorcpodcast@gmail.com. Leland, you are gearing up for October. We're September now. We are just days away from the beginning of your art extravaganza through October.
Yep.
Where do people get hyped for that?
I'm so tired. I have like 17 to 20 drawings already done.
Nice.
And I feel that 15 of them are worthy. And there's like 2 where I'm like, I don't know if you fit my criteria or not. You a good drawing, but you are not Halloween enough. So I'm working that out. And the problem is I don't...
Is me doing the Jacko pose.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to do that, huh? I'll work on that on my half day on Friday. Yeah. Anyway, Leland Pierce Art, you can check in as soon as that starts. I thought I might start a little early, but I don't know. So, But the house has been Halloweenified, so Halloween is alive and well in my home. Someone bought all the pumpkins. All of them.
Like real pumpkins?
Nope. We have an entire... What do you call a group of pumpkins? Pumpkin patch of jack-o'-lantern pumpkin patches that all light up and make cool sounds and stuff. They're kind of awesome. But there's a lot of them, and I'm pretty sure they're going to stay there year-round because we don't have storage.
And you only got the 2 inward-facing windows.
Oh, no. They're around the TV in the living room.
Yeah, they're just about.
Oh, yeah, no. We've created an altar to sacrifice towards the pumpkin god.
The Samhain. Nice. Jordan, You stream like a guy who plays video games.
Yes, I indeed stream like a guy that plays video games on twitch.tv/JordanIsABear. Watch me stream like a guy that streams video games every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and every Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can also find me on most social media platforms at JordanIsABear. Twitter is my most used social media platform. So go there. See my dumb thoughts. It's a good time.
And if you want to show me your Furbeast, then find me at Ask Spooky on the Twitter and the Instagram. This is what you get for not telling me.
That makes it so much worse.
But I don't know what it is. Are your pets the Furbeasts?
Nope.
Are your kitties and puppies? Because I would love to see them.
Nope.
This is on you. As far as I'm concerned, this is on you too. So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
And we'll see you later.
I almost said I'm Steph.
Let's all just do the Steph impression real quick. I'm Steph.
You can follow me on Stephanoids. SEPHUHNOIDS. I post stuff.
Leland, you want to do a little Steph
I'm trying
impression?
to think of what else she says.
I'm
Steph.
also-
That's what she does. She does that little arm move. She goes, I'm Steph.
Okay, bye.
Or she
That's-
does the other.
that's
She goes,
Steph.
hey.
She does. Put a little bass in her voice. Leland did the Steph impression through a Paul Lynn, I think.
Yeah. Steph.
I'm Steph.
Wait.
Jesus, why?
We summoned her. We said her name 3 times.